Have you ever put milk and soda in the same cup?
No.
Have you ever had a root beer float?
So I know you're thinking of the ice cream, but it's different, bro. This nigga would just pour milk and Coca-Cola specifically.
Maybe that was a ghetto root beer float for him.
Yeah, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Chris and I saw like these 3 trending drinks on one TikTok or some shit, and we're like, let's try it, nigga. One of them was Pepsi and fucking milk.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
It's called Pilk.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
The contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Shane, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness. It's your host, Shane. Episode 19. I'm here with my dog, J. White. What up, boy? And my other dog, Johnny B. What up, boy?
What's up?
He's a 3-ball. He's a shooter. Shooter, shoot. Shooter, shoot.
He's a shooter.
Okay, chill out, player. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good, bro. I can't even fucking complain. It's a beautiful. Look at it outside.
Man.
Yeah, we got the windows open. Y'all could probably tell lighting might be a little different, but
It's
you know,
gorgeous, man.
We out here trying things, testing things, trying things, testing things. You know what I'm saying? So, but how you been, man?
Man, good.
Yeah.
Like I think the weather got me just flying high right now.
Yeah, you look like you got some pussy last night and this morning.
Oh shit! You double dipping?
Hell.
He said,
things is good.
You know what? I've been doing a little something.
He said I gave backstrokes last night, front strokes this morning. It was
We're in
good.
the business
Hey,
of
would you
love,
just say
and
mama
business is good.
Stupid as fuck.
Mama bear happy with Papa Bear.
Stupid.
Give me a little back, okay?
Johnny B, what you been up to, boy?
Shit, nigga. I fucking. It was my homeboy's birthday yesterday, so I went out, had some dinner with him. You know what I'm saying? Kick back with him and some of the homies. That was you.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday to this nigga right here. He's out here just getting old as fuck.
It's my birthday week, gang.
And how are you doing?
Now you niggas want to ask, huh? 3 episodes later.
I wasn't done saying how I was doing, nigga.
Ooh, see how it gets. See how it gets when the nigga gets asked. All right, go ahead.
Anyways, how I'm doing, folks, is I'm just playing. How you doing, Shane? I'm doing fine, dog.
I'm good, dog. You know me, a fresh Uncle Chain. You know what I'm saying?
Fire, dog.
A little day before my birthday, dog. A little early birthday gift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my nephew. Gang.
Shout out to nephew.
His little D1. If he's not D1, his parents aren't shit. I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
He said, "Oh, really?"
Education. No,
That nigga is big as shit.
Yeah, 10 pounds, almost 11.
Y'all gonna say almost 2 feet long.
2 feet long, nigga. My nigga, we made it. I've been feeling different all week, nigga. Like I hit the lottery.
Yeah.
That nigga drove home from the hospital.
Stupid. He said, "Hey, daddy, toss me them keys."
He said, "Where do we live, nigga? It was hot in there, and I'm dizzy as fuck."
Stupid.
He was
said, "Get this thing. Hand me them scissors. Get this thing cut off my belly. Why is there blood on me?"
Stupid.
Hold up. Did something happen to someone? They said everyone's just shook. Like, why is that nigga talking?
You're not supposed to be doing that. He said, "Oh shit."
He said, "Why?"
He left there. He's like, "Them other motherfucking babies, they couldn't see me, nigga. They couldn't see me.
He better be a baller, nigga."
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of not being able to see, nigga, did you see him?
Yeah,
why did he do the Caitlin Clark?
Is it the Caitlin Clark or is it the?
It is the Caitlin.
I feel like that.
It is the Caitlin Clark. It's
That's
just
kinda,
it's only okay when she does it.
So, to play devil's advocate, shout out to both Caitlin Clark. Shout out to Angel Reese.
Yeah,
not Angela, nigga. Angel for all you dumb niggas out there. Wallow Gilly.
That nigga,
I'm just playing
for them
nigga
like
stuff.
that, nigga. They will fuck our careers up, nigga.
I hope they do, nigga. We can get in a battle. Oh, I'll rap them niggas all day. Fuck you think about? Tell him, cousin.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, as soon as I looked away, nigga, just say, take me.
No.
Take me. Fuck you, nigga.
No, but when you pointed that out, I thought that was crazy. Angela. But
I'm like, damn, why they call who's Angela Reese? But shout out to those ladies. Yeah, it's crazy that I think, just to play devil's advocate, I saw a video. A nigga said, well, in all fairness, and it was a mixed dude, right? Mm-hmm. In all fairness, when Caitlin Clark did it, she was doing it to her bench. You know, like it was to her own team. Like, they can't see me. You know? And when Angel did it,
yeah,
you almost fucked up. You heard me, huh? Don't smirk, nigga.
Because you've been making fun of it for all week. Right. Yeah.
But when Angel did it, she was like kind of more of in the taunting manner, you know, like interface, doing it for a long period of time, doing multiple, like,
she tried to hit her with the ring thing, but she didn't see that.
Yeah.
So then she's like, well, you gonna see that, like, you're
not gonna see me and you're gonna see me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel it's fucked up. Like, obviously it's competition. Nobody got hurt. What the fuck is the problem?
Yeah.
And
bottom line, fuck Dave Portnoy for being a bitch ass nigga, that Barstool Sports nigga. Fuck.
What did he do? What did he do again?
He
they could end their career.
He posted motherfucking pic. Yeah, I know. Nigga, fuck that. I'm ready for war. You got me hyped up.
Turn up, nigga. Turn up.
Motherfucking that nigga posted a motherfucking picture of Angel, right? And literally said, classless piece of shit. Like, fucking the whole basketball, everything. He's talking about a female, nigga. Like, this nigga's out here.
And she's probably like 21 or 22. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's calling her a classless piece of shit. This nigga looks ignorant as fuck because he looks hella not classy. Nigga, stick to eating pizza and judging that shit, you dumb motherfucker. Yes, I know you're rich because you own Barstool Sports.
He sold it.
Yeah, money
but
don't
now
mean shit.
he's probably more rich.
Yeah, he's more rich.
Yeah, nigga, but money don't mean shit if you a shitty person, nigga. Like, you can't buy being a good person. So, like, when you out here dogging on a fucking 20-something-year-old female because she's passionate about her sport, and you take it so, like, what? Why are you taking it so personal, nigga? Calling her a classless piece of shit. Like,
I read an article that said that he placed a bet for Iowa to win, so he was like mad in the moment, and then this is how he tried to justify it. He goes, have you ever seen a player when the game's over go track down the
opposing
team player and then taunt them in their face like that? And I was like, the way I read it in the article, I was like, okay, maybe I guess I haven't seen that. Maybe that is classless. But she did it with 57 seconds left in the game. That's all. That's like in the game.
We
wasn't
were on
really
the court,
tracking her down or anything like that. It was in the game. So I was like, bullshit on that.
Bullshit.
But the other big snub or like thing, like when I saw it live when Jill Biden was like, oh my God, the girls played so good. I think maybe we should invite Iowa too to come to the White House. And I just read that and I was like,
stupid as fuck, nigga.
That's so wild, bro. I've never, ever, ever, ever heard that.
It's just blatant, like, oh, the outcome wasn't how we thought it was going to be. But if we just do this kind of in plain sight, people will be so hyped up, they'll just think it's normal. And it's like, nigga, you blatantly are like, well, we wanted this team to come, but since you have to come, both y'all can come.
And it's worse that they were trying to be like, oh, well, she even said, well, if the roles were reversed, they would be invited too.
No, what the fuck? That doesn't happen, or else that would be a normal thing that both teams
100%.
just go. You know how much of you people, how much you like just rich people sound dumb as fuck. Like you just
can I ask stupid. A serious question?
What up?
Like, is it always been the first lady to invite the team?
I don't know. I always think it's the president
because his fucking dementia's all fucked up. He don't know that. He would have been like, "Do you guys want to come over and take a bath in mustard?" that would have been what he would have tweeted. Nigga.
He did the invitation. He did the invitation like yesterday, and he only said LSU. So I think she prematurely did it, but like in Jill's speech or whatever, she was like saying like, I can't believe how far basketball has come. This was like great competition. The women's games were like lit this year.
Yeah, shout out to LSU. Yeah, it was a good tournament.
It was a great tournament. Shout out to LSU. Shout out to UConn on the men's side too. Like tournament
that's fire because the cousins. You saw that?
The which one?
There's a kid from UConn who's cousins with Angel Reese, and they both just won.
Oh,
wow!
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Super. I would have, if just based on that, if I was that nigga and I was aware of the shit going on, I would have fucking hit someone with one of these and been like, I'm stealing some of your clout, cuz. You stupid hater with the text.
Get me.
Hey, let's really make these motherfuckers mad, because it's always motherfuckers wanting to get mad people that are our hue for doing shit that's a little when you show your ass, but like white people like showing your ass can be like a little much, right? It's extra, but then white people do shit like rape people. Or like fucking
what are we doing? My nigga just went so left for no reason. We're talking about basketball, and this nigga brings up racial wars, and it's not even accurate. No, nigga, just stop. You're not ahead. I almost said stop while you're ahead. You're not.
How many black kids shot up a school?
You're down one. That's it. Now you're down.
Yeah, a nigga in Texas did it. So yeah.
Wait, a black kid shot up a school? Oh, okay. So, all right.
But just stop. Like I said, you're not ahead.
We're 1-3.
So here's another thing from the Jill article. She goes, they played such a good game. They were so close. I think both teams should come. The score is 105-82. I was like, a good game. And then I went and did like the box score.
You said, bitch,
they were down 19 and a half. They made a run to where they were down 12. And then it got blown back open. And I was just like...
Yeah, the closest I think it was all game was 12 after the half.
All I could think was, they just want this. They want Caitlyn in the White House. Like, because everybody wanted that story to win. And it didn't materialize. And they were fighting tooth and nail.
I heard a lot of coaches talking highly of her, saying like she does shit I've never seen a female be able to do.
And this is facts.
100%.
She scored more in the NCAA tournament than any other player or female of all time.
Right,
so she had like it would be like Dwayne Wade's run.
Right.
Like that boy was
going bananas.
And that's like put him on trajectory to be who he was.
Too bad he couldn't win it all, dog.
Yeah.
It was good. It was tried. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean,
I miss my nigga, dog.
Hey, I'm glad his NBA career was fired because his parenting skills aren't. That nigga said, "I know my kid's 10, but I think he wants to be a girl. I'm gonna listen to him."
Is he all right?
I don't know.
Who hurt you, dog?
What do you mean? I'm in a good ass mood. What do you mean?
He said, I'm in a good ass mood. I'm about to say a bunch of shit that's gonna get us canceled.
No, that's not gonna get us canceled, nigga. I'm open minded. I'm for all that.
So
shit.
why would he be a bad parent? Because he's listening to his kid.
I feel like if a kid is 10, like you don't even know how to jerk off at 10. So how do you even know what part you're supposed to have? The fuck?
Well, because the train of thought is you're born.
Also,
that way you understand that way.
At 10, but anyways,
but the train of thought is it's just who you are from the start.
Okay,
and so maybe that kid was able to speak out earlier.
There we go. Maybe I needed my mind open more,
your mouth shut a little bit.
Ooh, no, he didn't. Where's the shots button?
I don't know, but I'm about to clip one.
We don't fucking use no buttons. We don't use as much buttons as we should. We need to. We need some.
What even? I don't even know which ones we got.
It's not even up. You got to turn it up. Okay,
niggas is laughing.
This on the generic one.
It's on the generic side right now. Where do we go here?
So we all have siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You.
I mean, yes, I do.
Oh my god!
I have a sister.
All right.
Damn, that was real.
That was the perfect one, wasn't it? Yeah, we all got siblings, man.
I have a gang of siblings. You
And
have
I'm
a handful of
your siblings too.
No, you don't. They don't even like you, nigga. We barely like you. They know you're my business partner, and that's it.
Nigga, I'm homies with.
Put it in the comments if you niggas like
his
Johnny.
brother and your brother, nigga. How about you just? I'm talking to both of y'all niggas, blank and blank, because I'm not gonna say y'all's names, right?
Yeah.
Y'all just need to come in and be like, yeah, we fuck with him. To just shut both these niggas up, even though J-Dot hasn't said shit. So I'm technically talking about Chain.
My brother's not gonna say shit.
That's just because
he don't fuck with you, nigga. That's the simple thing. Right, nigga. Right. Goddamn.
Whatever.
It took way too long.
Whatever.
Anyways, what I was gonna say is, how you only have a sister, right?
Yeah.
How's your relationship? You don't have to get crazy. I mean, just
No, I'm just playing. I mean, here's the thing, man. It's complicated. You know, I love my sister because she is my sister. She's my older sister, right? She's like 2.5 years older than me, about like 3 years older than me, almost, depending on the time of the year. But we don't see eye to eye, bro, because she's my older sister, but mentally, like, she's my younger sister.
Yeah.
And same people raised us, dog, but she just took a completely different path. So me and her aren't super tight.
Were you guys tight as kids?
Well, I think as kids, like kids,
like as elementary school,
tight, and then as we got older, and she got older in like junior high and shit, and was like,
how much older is she?
Running 3 years.
Okay, like, so it's not crazy, but it's
like almost
you're not in the same school, pretty like ever,
almost 3 years. Yeah, so like, well, because it wouldn't work out anyways, because I always got kicked out of. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah,
this is just a troublemaker.
No, I'm not. I just didn't.
He said, "No, I'm not." looking just like a troublemaker.
I just, but anyways, yeah, man. So me and my sister, like if she really, 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 really needed someone to be there for, and there was absolutely no one left to call, I'd probably roll through. You know what I'm saying? Because she's my sister. I'm saying, outside of that, do I hit her up to see if she's having a good day? Fuck no.
Do you have friends that are like siblings?
Yeah,
like I know you have a couple friends that are like siblings, and I know you have a gang of siblings like I do.
I got like four brothers.
How do you guys interact differently? Like, because I know like with my older brother, like we have. Like when we're around each other, obviously I'm hella like rambunctious and funny, always clowning and entertaining, blah blah blah. And he's more laid back, but he has a good ass personality. Obviously, you guys know, like,
yeah, he's funny as shit.
Right,
he's just quiet.
And so I have a younger brother who's 6 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. And I used to always like not pick on him, but talk shit. And I don't ever really talk shit to my older brother because we're just like on that, like, we're just there. Okay,
you know why? Don't even fucking play.
Please stop.
It got set in that.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Your bedroom separate. He said, "You don't cross this motherfucking line,
please
nigga."
Stop.
You're like,
please look at him. No, let me finish though.
Okay,
so. I don't like current day. I don't talk shit. Like growing up, I just didn't give a fuck. I'd always talk shit to everybody. Right. So, but like now I don't talk shit to him, but my younger brother who's 6 years younger than me, growing up, he was always getting the brunt end of it. Like I never took a break, like just on his helmet, just because he's from out of town. He lives out of town. So when we see him, it was like, oh, I got some catching up to do.
Yeah.
Well, found out about 7 months ago, I got another little brother who's 12 years younger than me. Well, I didn't find out. We knew about him. We just never met him, right? But he's been coming around for like, he's been here twice in like 4 month span or 3 months span.
Here right now, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's like funny because my little brother that I was like on his helmet, he's now on my littlest brother's helmet, and I just play like this. I'm out here. And, bruh, my older brother started taking shots at everybody. And he said, oh, it's even now. He said, we can't gang up. Oh, there's 4 of us? Okay. I said, okay, bet. We're on it.
Yeah.
So me and my little brother, that nigga, we're here now, realizing that everybody can get it. Because my oldest brother, he don't play.
Yeah.
Nigga, but also you're the youngest. He's a lot like, he might be a little sleeper. I may be quiet one day and just snap and just fucking
and shoot the whole family up. What?
I was fucking weirdo. I was just gonna say roast y'all so bad that you just shook. Like, you called us a what?
100%. But yeah, and it's funny just because like my brother and I, my oldest brother and I are the closest. Obviously, grew up same mom, same dad, same household our whole lives.
Yeah.
So it's just weird because I still feel that connection. Like even though I just met my youngest brother, the niggas visited for 2 times in a 3 month span. It's like. Clearly, we're like family, super family oriented. So it's just dope because I feel like we all treat each other the same, like with the same amount of love. But
do you guys bond over the same little bit of trauma of like
what, our dad leaving? Say it, bitch.
Say it, nigga. Trauma doesn't make you bond like that. Because if it did, me and my sister would be tight as fuck.
Stupid.
And we grew up in the same household. And I don't even really fuck with her like that. I got love for her. I just don't fuck with her like that,
Well, I guess, okay. So, do you think that there's anything one of your brothers could do to where you guys would shun them?
I think my brother that's 6 years apart, I think he's done some wild shit already. Like ate a nigga's ass. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. This is what I'm. Oh my god! Now he's dropping names.
That's the fourth time you joked about that. Did he really eat that dude's ass? Like you said, the basketball camp. Either way, I got love for you. Either way,
you can't stand this nigga. Anyways, no, like that's the thing is, like I said, we all have the same amount of love for each other. Like obviously, if you did some heinous shit.
Yeah,
like that's my brother.
What if he was a crackhead? Like, what if he was just like a super drug addict that just like couldn't get right? Would you still show up for him every day and keep coming back?
What do you mean show up for him? Like
I'm saying like where like he's just always fucked up. Would you still be like flying him out or like still being like, hey, are we? No, I'm not doing that. I'm just like in general, just like
if like. He was strung out and I flew him out here and the nigga stole from me.
You would just keep keeping around, or would you be like beating his ass? We can
stay in touch and shit, but you're not about to come to my house anymore.
You wouldn't?
No, nigga, you just stole from me.
Well, I was just wondering because you're like you have a close relationship because like all of them are like fairly decent human beings. There's like difference between wild and like actually like going through some things, and this was But I don't know why I went there. But
that's the thing is if I confronted you and it was like noted and hashed out, it would be different. But if I just and you were like, I didn't steal shit, and it's like, nigga, missing 3 pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
obviously, nigga.
See, that's an offense that you can't fucking see it. Like, I love both y'all, nigga, but if y'all stole from me, like even if I'm not like, oh, I'm trying to take off,
but
on
that's
you
the
and
thing.
Catch a fade, I would just be
if
like,
I was cracked out, nigga, you'd be like, he's not in his right mind.
Cause you smoked crack, nigga.
Exactly. So, but that's what I'm saying. So just fuck me because I made bad decisions. You're a hella good friend. This nigga ain't never shit, boy. That's why he's a partner.
No, nigga. I'm just saying, like, one, this would never be a realistic worry because I don't move around people that would be in that. Like, you,
obviously,
you would never do that, right? But like, if we're keeping it real, I won't see that. Like, I have a situation where someone I know, right, who I'm close with, is just a complete fuck off. And I'm not like the most put together nigga, right?
Yeah.
And that person also is responsible for 2 other people who I love a lot, right? And couldn't even get their shit together for those 2 other younger people that I love a lot, right? And so I have animosity against that. I'm talking about my sister, nigga.
Well, because I wasn't trying to bring that out. I was just
because she got my nieces, right? And like to me, I'm the type of nigga that like if you can't get it together for yourself, at least get it together for the kids. Because like whether you're my sister or not, at the end of the day, we're both adults, nigga. And now you got to hold the responsibility. I don't even have yet, so I can only speak on it to a point, right? But like as an adult, there's just you can only like make excuses so much for someone, even if you love them. Like,
is there a thing of unconditional love then? You know what I mean? Like a sibling love, like where it doesn't matter.
It's a principle. I can say I'll love her forever and she's my sister, and I can love her from a distance. But like that whole like you're constantly involved in my life and the certain type of relationship that people would picture when you say, oh, that's a sibling and it's a healthy relationship. Like we'll just never have one of those. And I'm cool with it. Like it doesn't fuck my life up at all, right? But like, there's
always could be a chance that you, at some point. I mean, there's always a chance. Like that's like you can write somebody off, but you can't write them off because they're always. I feel like there's a chance
unless they're dead, you can't write them off. Yeah.
Like, I'm not writing them off. I'm just like we're in our fucking 30s, nigga, and you're the same as you were in motherfucking junior high, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just like. And also, and like, you know, I don't even want to. I'm not trying to turn this into a whole whole family business.
Well, okay, I'll go into mine.
I was about to go the fuck on because
just stop.
It's real.
No, hey, hold on, pause. But what I was saying is because I where it was going, I get if where some viewers would think I'm like heartless or a shitty person when niggas that actually know me know I have like a big ass heart and I'm a nice dude. It's obviously just got to a certain level. It didn't just. My sister hurt my feelings once, and I just nigga. It's like a lifetime worth of like
multiple.
Are
shit.
you serious? Type shit. Like not like, oh, she stepped on my shoes. It's like,
yeah.
That kind of shit, nigga.
I got an older brother that I just know his name, never seen him. Then I have another older brother that I seen at a gas station one time.
Shut the fuck up.
When I was a kid, yeah. And he was already like 18 when I was like 4 or something, or 5 or something.
Yeah.
I just remember my dad was going to see
that
his
nigga's
son.
59 now.
I don't know how old he is, if he's out in Houston. If you come across this, say what's up. Then I have my older sister. She actually came from our wedding.
I was gonna say the one at the wedding.
Yeah. And when we were, she came.
She's from Texas.
Yeah, from Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah, but I think she lives in Houston right now. But we knew her as kids. Every time we were in Texas, my dad would go find her. We'd link up. I think she stayed here a couple summers or whatever. But then nothing
for a long
until this time.
Oh damn!
First time in like I don't know,
20 years at least.
30,
yeah,
30 something. And then there's my sister, me, and my brother, which I feel like we're locked in, and like it's like where you know the whole picture, all the pieces are the same, so it's like you just are a little bit tighter because it's like your half brothers or half sisters is like you have your dad in common, and then that other piece you don't know.
Yeah, and if you're there for half the time and at your other parents for half the time, you know.
Yeah. So and then I have the two under me, and we all like live together for like. Probably 5 years, 3 years. So I got a younger brother and then a younger sister, and like I'm tight with them, but I wouldn't say I'm as tight as like the 3 that live together.
Yeah.
Wait.
So do you have that unconditional love then for the 3? Like say one of your siblings becomes a crackhead and fucking steals from you.
Yeah. I possess that type of like love, right? Like it doesn't matter what either one of them do. Yeah. I'm gonna rock with them, but the other 2 don't. Like my brother and my sister, they've gotten to that point where he's like, I'm just tired of it, and he doesn't cut no breaks. Like he's like, this is who you are, and that's everything.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, you know, he's like, I'm fucking but like he saw a little bit different than I did. Like like I was the middle child, so me and my sister's relationship was just a little different. Probably like every time I turned my back, they're fighting, but I didn't see them fighing, so I don't know about like all the stuff that they went through. Like if I went to college, what they had done, you know what I'm saying? So it's like all I can do is when I see my brother and he tells me how it is and what he's experienced, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You could be on some fucking shit. For me, I'm like, I haven't got cut that deep, so it's still like all love. And I know the times that she's like,
well, and that's the thing for me too. It's like it's not that I don't love you anymore. Like I'm not gonna plan on ever talking to you again. But I'm not about to put my shit in jeopardy for you know, until you get your situation under control.
Yeah, I don't hate my sister, nigga.
Nobody said that. I just said I just wanted to reiterate and make sure that you guys understood that's what I was saying.
Famous talks like
that just helped me think of it clearly when you said that.
Famous talks like how you will. Like, will you randomly say some shit? We'll be like, damn, you're talking about and you're like, he'll be like, it's not like he's like, I just don't love that person. Like if she takes it back to the sandbox or something, like, and for him, you gotta take it back to
all the way back
to motherfucker, she was 6 because for some reason the shit started early for my sister and my sister.
When you said younger sister, are you?
No, I'm saying my older sister.
Okay,
and I get damn.
That's right. You already said it earlier too.
Yeah.
But
like button heads.
Yeah, they butt heads.
Oh, word.
And so, yeah,
it's all right though.
But they have a love for each other, but they will openly butt heads, and I'm just like, oh, I'll take however it is because that's just how I'm wired. But
yeah, you just, I know exactly how you is, and I love that, and I think I have a bit of that in me. It's just you just blatantly have it, like how you're explaining that. You have it, and there's times where I have these like little comes over me where I'll think like, oh, it's my sister or whatever. But the reality is, nigga, when you don't have those attachments to nostalgic emotions and you just see the person for the reality of who they are, that's like real life, right?
Yeah.
And that's where like I snap out of that shit and I just continue to like go on about life, right? Because like it's not like I'm out here hating my sister, nigga. Like, because since we're all like talking about siblings, like I think a part of my sister probably knows I love her too. Because not like we're sitting, I'm not over here like fuck her, I hope she fucking dies or some shit like crazy. I'm just like, nigga, you clearly
gotta love her from a distance is what it is.
Because like you're moving a certain kind of way, bro. And even if I'm trying to do the right thing, just by opening my life to you, if I started like letting you around and be around me a lot and shit, nigga, I would in turn, like it would be doing myself a disservice because I would be letting some fucked off energy around me, and I'm just not doing that just because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put enough time and energy into getting myself straight and shit because I'm fucking, so imperfect. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, if I let my sister in my life, it would just be a toxic relationship because we don't have, it wouldn't, like, she wouldn't come in and it would just be a smooth transition to being chill. She's not a chill person. And I'm a real chill person, and she's the type that, like, where I've got to now being chill as a human, all that work would go out the window and she'd take me back to a nigga I do not like being. You know what I'm saying?
All my siblings or like every ones that I've met, it's like without even have been around them for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
When I'm in the same room with them, I'd be like, oh, you're my sister. You know what I mean? Like they have like that little glitches and natural things where you're like, oh yeah, it's like home. Like, come on, like we have a connection.
My littlest brother be falling asleep like me, just
that shit is like, hilarious.
Slump.
What is it? Nature and nurture.
It's
like, are you born with it, or is it from who you're like the environment you're raised in?
Right.
And it's like my dad didn't see any like the lower ones for
the youngest ones.
Yeah, and I think he probably went to prison when they were like, by the time they were like 5 and 2 or something, you know what I mean? So they didn't see him at all until like he passed away. They didn't see him, and I'm like, whoa, you're just like my Aunt Barbara, or you're just like my dad. Like you're moving, and nobody was around you to teach you that.
Right.
So that's just in you. And like even when my sister came down from Texas, I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah. Just mannerisms.
Just like in it.
It's just like what he said. He said my youngest brother reminds him of my oldest brother. You know what I'm saying? And he's been around each other for 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And it's not even like consistently just he's been here twice visiting, and so besides that and my older brother being in Vegas and visiting him over 7 months, it's not like a total of 7 months together, So.
Nigga, we were at dinner last night and he's sitting like across the table a little bit to the left from me, and just like if you were to shave his fucking carrot top off his melon, dog, his mannerisms and shit is like when he's
just quiet as shit.
But like just even how he does shit, and then like his facial expression when he says something, more like if you're fucking with him and like how he like responds to it, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm like, damn, y'all are just blatantly brothers.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like Cham, you're like Martin Lawrence, you know what I mean? Like you're like wow all over the place.
It's
and
so
then like
funny. Somebody else was telling me
it's like, or it's just like doesn't move like very intelligent, but more rolls it out like conservatively, and yours is like rapid fire. Like,
you know who else you can tell who's related by that same type of shit, and they're very quick witted, and it's where he gets her from. Because last night, also speaking of being at dinner, is his mom, bro. Because she's low key funny as. It's like if you sit around her, and then you sit around Chamber, and then like you were to obviously know all this Chamber's mom, you'd be like, that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought that I got like my like fast pace from my dad, and then I met my grandma's brother. And
that nigga goes crazy.
He's the one.
Really?
He's the
that's
one
where you
like,
all got it from.
Yeah, that's where I got like where we got the wire from, because my dad like he'll like jaw and all that stuff, but he's like way more controlled. And then when I met my what is it, great uncle or whatever, I was like, this is from the white side, and I was like, I didn't think that was it. I thought I was getting it from the
That's wild.
Yeah,
that shit's fire though, because you see the, you know what I'm saying, the similarities. I've always wondered, a lot of people I meet from like in like my family and like on the older side and shit, that like knew my mom and shit, they're always like, and like I'm sure your mom, bro, because your mom and my mom was homies, and I've always wondered, they'll be like, oh, you do that like your mom, or you do that like your mom, but like I don't know, because I never got to know her, right? So fucking I've always wondered what she was like and shit, because like I know like how I am, And I'm like, I'm weird, nigga. I'm a goofy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like, I wonder how like if I could be around her now, like how, or if she would have been the one that raised me, like how our personalities would have meshed together and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you'd have been the same way, or
because I don't look like her at all. I look like my dad. You know what I'm saying? And so I know what he gave me. He gave me height and a temper, and that's about it.
Darkness.
Yeah.
He showed me a picture of his dad.
Nigga, my dad black
and,
as fuck,
with his
nigga.
uncle. Your dad was out here like the Nigerian nightmare.
he said, "Bomba class."
I am the captain now.
Yeah, he said the Cash Money Brothers.
The Cash Money. Representing the Cash from 99 to the 2000.
Girl, you're working with some. None of us got ass to twerk.
You might.
I've never tried.
I know their handprints on your knees. He were throwing ass before you got here. I see you, boy.
I was Fat Joe on the wall. Lean me.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
You guys want to get a blue check for the Random Realness page?
Fuck no, nigga. Okay.
I mean, it's a small expense to be legit.
Yeah,
right?
Okay, that's like
we're certified, bro.
Yeah, like
what the fuck do you mean?
We can write it off.
It's like 15. How much is
15
it?
a month?
A month? Oh, never mind. I thought it was a 15 one-time fee.
So think about this. So you fucking speaking of that shit with Instagram, nigga, like, cause fucking dog, like. With the blue check shit, right? They sold like 44 million of them for $15 each, and within 24 hours made $660 million.
You mean 4,400,000?
Huh?
They sold 440,000.
440,000?
I'm pretty sure something like that.
I thought it was 44 million.
That's like 44 million times 15.
Oh, well, it's like $11.99 if you pay through one way.
You're right.
$14.99 the other way.
44 million. That's my fault.
No, you're good. It was 44 million, bro. And fucking, but think about that: 660 million, like over $500 million in 24 hours, because the people that work there and the people in charge and people that run Instagram, these things we just use.
You know, it's so disgusting how quick that happened. Like how much they sold that in a 2-day span.
And people are just out here, normal people, the people that suck their whole fucking attention and life into their phone, into social media, right? Like, because of that, the companies that run this shit can bet on and say, well, if we do, because you could never buy a fucking blue check, right? You had to get verified.
Right.
But now that you can buy one, what people don't get, because most people aren't fucking smart like that. Like, you know how me, I've been in sales my entire adult life, right? If you're going to make the most off something, it's because you build value in it, right? And then a little bit of rapport with the motherfucking person, a little bit of trust with the person, a little bit of fucking just normal shit, unless you're fucking unless you're an idiot, right? And people don't even see, like, these motherfuckers that are like, oh, $15. Isn't this weird that's a price point towards affordable? It's not a lot of money, right? It's affordable to everyone. And so for just $15, people that literally aren't verified, and literally there's not I'm not saying you as people aren't important, right? But that clearly don't naturally have a blue check can now have one. What they're not getting is they're paying money, actual real shit that has value to it, for something that has zero value. Because that blue check mark, the minute it became for sale, has zero value. Because you used to actually have to be someone to get that shit. Mm-hmm. Now you could have 14 fucking followers
and have
just
a blue
made a page and had a blue check mark. I've already seen a couple niggas, I'm not gonna throw them under the bus, but like post on social media that are like, no, nigga. They're like, oh, I got a blue check mark. And it's like, nigga, you probably paid $15 for that.
100%.
And if it's a month, because it's a monthly subscription, so if they got 666 million for the first wave, that they're getting 666 million every month.
And they're, nigga,
if you're a shareholder of Facebook, you'd be sitting pretty right now.
And they're not even seeing people.
We got a couple.
You just look like your brother when you did that face.
But to the people with the blue check marks, nigga, like, that's why, like, I obviously don't want one for our page. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the people with the blue check marks are sold on the fact that niggas that don't have them are looking at them like, oh, they got a blue check mark. When really, anyone with half a brain, it doesn't, unless I know, like, you're Kevin Hart or you're someone who had a blue check mark before. If I don't know who you are now and I see your page as a blue check mark, it doesn't really mean shit to me because I know they're for sale. And it doesn't mean I'm not some to a lot of motherfuckers. But like, you're paying money for something. The only person that it means something to now, nigga, is you. Right. So unless you're looking at your own shit, y'all look stupid.
Do
as
you guys
fuck.
know what you had to do to be verified? Like what qualifications you had to hit?
It was secret.
It was damn sure more than
you pretty much like had to submit it, and then they would say yes or no.
Yeah,
and they weren't giving blue. They would like say you. There was no like, oh, you get 100K followers and you get this much engagement. It's a guarantee.
It was like,
shit, nigga, you could get a blue check mark and get that shit taken the fuck back too.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But that's I think crazy. They verified the accounts so that if it got stolen, they would be able to give it back to you. Right. So if you don't have your account verified and it gets hijacked, you're just gonna be in this long waiting list, and you might not ever get it back because they're gonna be like, yeah, you probably sold it, and now you're trying to just steal it back.
It's easier for them.
Yeah, because then nigga, you could be like, you could call them and they could verify that you
verify.
Say that again.
The hacker could steal your profile and pay $15 for a verify. Now verify don't mean shit. Thus far, prove my point more. The blue check mark don't mean shit now.
I think to verify, you have to like submit like photo ID and like types of shit like that to like own the page. Like it's verifying that you're a real person and not a bot. So that's what like Twitter did. They're like, oh, we'll sell the, because basically when the Twitter sale was going through, they were saying that like, say they would go like 150 million people use Twitter, but everybody was like, half of those are bots. Right. So then the valuation was like all fucked up because like they couldn't prove out who was real.
It was only 75 million people using Twitter.
Yeah, and so
y'all
Twitter.
Don't think that's weird that there's just, that's a normal thing out there every day. Bots. Like on social media, there's just not real humans working profiles.
I think a lot of the bots are to get your account. Like if you interact with them, that's when they get you.
Well, yeah, 100%.
So I just think it's scamming. It's not really like weird.
Yeah,
it's just
I don't know. It's just
internet scam. I mean, it is crazy.
But they
to
actually
think,
get niggas.
Yeah, but
it's like when they call your grandparents and they're like, "Hey, we just got an alert on your social security card. Can you verify the last four?" They're like, "Holy fuck, it's 1, 2, 3, 4."
And then the next guy calls you back and he's like, "Can I get your first four because we don't like to do the last four because a lot of people have those." You're like, "Yeah, sure, 1, 2, 6, or whatever." And then they piece it together or whatever.
And then now your bank account's empty and your grandparents have no motherfucking for us.
I swear to God, if any of y'all ever come for my grandmammy, nigga, and y'all get a hold of her house phone number.
I came for her, all right.
I'm only gonna let that slide, nigga, because that's some shit I would say. That is funny. You have something for my grandma, nigga. I know she's a pretty lady, but this nigga's always talking about.
Have you ever had a gummer?
I'm
just trying to tell you, boy.
You lucky Vern's not. No, he would like you.
Vern would have told me let it burn.
Okay. So if you complain about bots, right, and then if Instagram was like, hey, to open up account with Facebook or Instagram, you need to give us a photo ID and put in one piece of mail. There'd be hella niggas like, I don't want them having all my information and all that shit. And so that's why you have bots, because the only thing you need to do to sign up is like have a legit email that hasn't been used somewhere else.
Right.
Nobody wants to give information, but then they want everybody to be real. And it's like the only way to be real is if you had something that was keeping score of you at all times. And like, do people want to go there? No, but
I don't even like the click on all the pictures where there's buses in them.
That shit is low key.
I'm not a robot. Click.
You do like that,
nigga. You know how smart robots are now. If you put a fucking 10 pictures in front of a robot and have it scan the pictures, it's gonna be like, yeah, those ones have buses, nigga. I am a robot, but I'm still getting in this.
Yeah. Okay. When it says, "Hey, punch all the traffic lights," do you punch even the bar that goes with the traffic light, or just the ones with the traffic lights in it?
Just the ones that have the light in it.
Damn, that's always why I have to do it twice. Because I'd be like, well, shit, this is technically a traffic light.
Has a light on it.
Yeah. No, it's like part of the traffic.
It's just the pole, but you're like, if you follow that pole to the end, outside of this picture, there's for sure 3 lights on it. I can tell.
Seriously, that shit be having me all fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild though. Why did, like, obviously it's a business decision. Those niggas just made a killing.
Yeah,
but
that's all it is.
It's like
a killing.
I just don't understand how motherfuckers 44 million people were like, hell yeah, take my money.
But they feel dumb now, so it might be just like a one-time play for Instagram.
It was just the 1 month.
Okay, it's only over $500 million, even if it's a one-time thing.
And that's genius though, because like right now with interest rates going up, it costs a lot of money to raise capital, right? So they got all that capital for $0. right? They already do the software, so that was a free $666 million for them.
That's the devil's number. What's going on?
So
crazy.
And did you look for more articles? Did you look because it was like 660
million.
660 million?
Yeah.
Okay.
$660 million, bro. And when Chambers like,
in
how
a 2
did
day span,
and he said, how did 44 million people? Have you seen people, nigga? You mean people would just die for a blue check mark on their fucking?
But that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
It's like it's the
People
equivalent of being able to go buy a fucking retro shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, or go buying a fucking something that costs $15 that anybody can get. Why is it special? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is a blue check special?
I agree with Johnny. It's not special anymore. Are they gonna? Is this the play? They're gonna do that? Make everybody blue?
I guess what
and
I'm
then
asking,
they're gonna now move like Kevin Hart to gold.
I guess what I'm asking is how did anybody think that it's gonna be fire when I get this blue check? Like they're gonna be the only nigga that put $15
It's the same
in or
niggas
something?
that buy retros and think that it makes them actually tighter. Nigga, if you were a lame before you put those shoes on, you're gonna be a lame afterwards.
Right. If you were lame before you got the money, nigga, you're still lame.
Yeah, like no 100%. Clothing, no hat, no nothing is going to make somebody anything.
Yeah. Right.
But there are people that believe it. And they believe in smoke and mirrors, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
Big facts.
It's just a trip, honestly. Niggas are retarded. 660 million.
Yeah.
Let me hold some.
Niggas are really just
listen, let a nigga hold $10. Let a nigga hold some.
Their shoes, nigga.
I didn't say 10 million. I said 10. Just a $10 bill. Yeah. Hook a nigga
up. Trump got indicted this week.
Nigga, speaking of other shit,
God.
I'm not gonna.
What the fuck did you do?
No, bro. Just think about this though. You know what's so fucking annoying, dog?
What?
Trump is. I'm just playing. I'm not political.
And people want to just skip over this. Oh, my mom, really? But it's the little things that add up, right? This nigga didn't have to have a mugshot, right? Clearly, like when people get in trouble and they're getting indicted and this and that, you get fucking mugshotted, nigga, right? When I got arrested, I got a mugshot. Mugshots. Right?
I've never been arrested.
Why'd your lip quiver?
Huh?
Because that nigga's lying.
These charges are trumped up and they're fucking full of shit. These shit is frivolous at best.
No,
I would be. No,
man, this nigga don't have to get a mugshot, and it's literally the psychology of the fact having that moment in time, frozen in time, could fucking taint his reputation and be brought up and time again over it. And he just skipped all of that when other people don't have that luxury. And like people that like worship him and his little fucking cult people are obviously going to back it. But it is so fucking unfair, that simple fact, bro, because anyone that's ever got in trouble with the mugshot then get thrown in their face has to look at him and know that he clearly did some fucked up shit, nigga. I know a lot of people love him, but you can't just make up all this shit that's being...
It's hush money payments, okay? And the thing that they're going for on this...
just turned into Trump.
No. There are hush money payments that he made with campaign funds. And so you're not... Like... that's a misdemeanor charge. It's just like falsely recording something, like saying, hey, it's this, but it was actually this.
Something else.
That's a misdemeanor. But there's election laws that if you made that hush puppy money payments or whatever.
Hush puppy money is hush money. That nigga's hungry.
He's hungry.
He said, I just want some hush money payments, right? If you make those payments
with some collard greens or green money.
With the intent to mislead, which is like to save his election, that's when it becomes a felony.
Okay.
And that's why there's 34 of them, because there was 34 payments. And
that's why the nigga's gonna go to
like
126.
the case is like, it seems so technical, it seems so technical, like,
it's also a big ass distraction, nigga, because motherfucking, they want us paying attention to the big old T money, because the motherfucking money is about to fucking not be normal no more, nigga. The way it's monetized is about to be fucking completely different. And they want everyone
elaborate. Huh? What are you talking about? The money's not gonna be different. My thing on it is different than what where you were gonna go with it.
Wait, what's your thing?
I was thinking that essentially they're bringing these charges, right? And it's like the best like advertisement you could possibly get. and the case is probably going to take about 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. And so they're going to throw the case out at the very end. They're going to be like, not guilty. And he's going to be like, see, these motherfuckers tried to stop me. And then he's going into the election, and then it's just going to be like a landslide. Because if the charges don't stick, the peanut gallery just grows. Right. You know what I mean? It just keeps growing. It just keeps looking like a witch hunt. And then, you know what I mean? And it's like...
You're not wrong.
Damn, like...
Fuck. But what are you talking about? What about some money?
Oh, no. I was going randomly off left to the fact, like, everyone's talking about the Trump thing, but at the same... Like, around the same time right now in the world, there's, like, companies like... Or not companies. Countries like Saudi Arabia and motherfucking China and shit signing shit that has to do with being, like, fuck you to the U.S. dollar. So there's that. But.
Yeah, I've heard what you're talking about, but I'm not worried about any of that.
Look into that shit, dog.
But like, do you want to do business in China? Do you want to do business in Saudi Arabia? I don't
feel like I ever actually want to go to China.
Do you think that pact is helping anybody except for just them to stay tighter together, and that's it? And then so it's like 6 versus 34, or I don't know how many countries are.
And jump us, nigga.
But how are you gonna jump? We got like the NATO is huge. There's a lot of people in NATO.
I know.
And so like,
I know, nigga. We never know what's going on behind the scenes, nigga.
We don't. Okay. When you said that earlier in the week, I was like, oh, I need to fucking say something. If you believe that the top 1% of the world run everything, then all of this packs and shit is smoke and mirrors. Right? If when people believe like Illuminati or they believe like the top 1% richest people control everything, then what does it matter if China links up with them because they're not the 1%. Those people aren't the 1%. The 1% are the people that actually have the money
that are telling him to go
link up to make the play, right?
You never know what's going on behind closed doors.
I need to have me some for the conspiracy niggas right now on this. It's like, if you believe in that, then you can't believe in this. And if you believe in that, the top 1%, do they care what currency is in the mix? No, they got currencies in all of them. Like,
yeah.
Nigga, you never know what's going on.
You never know. Hey, let's just pull a card. Let's pull a card because it's been a minute. Oh my God. Well, okay. I just don't even like the way this starts. Who's poor, black, and maybe even uglier? Or hold up.
Why is this every time? You want me to read it?
Why is this card starting off talking about me, nigga?
I don't know. Okay. Who's poor, black, and maybe even ugly, but dear God, they still here? A. Nanny Lackawanna Blues, Pookie, New Jack City, Reva, Boys in the Hood, Selly, The Color Purple.
Say it again. The same.
Who's poor, black, and maybe even ugly, but dear God,
they still 100% is Pookie.
No, it's not. It's Color Purple.
Yeah. I've been fighting all my life.
Yeah, it's Oprah, isn't it?
I figured.
Whoopi Goldberg. One of the two. One of them.
Yeah.
It's Oprah, but
I might be poor, black, maybe even ugly.
I took that out of context.
All my life.
He said Pookie, right?
I was thinking Pookie because, like, when you think about nigga, them crackheads, they're like roaches, nigga. They don't die.
Oh my God.
You know what's crazy, man, nigga? Is people be out here and just dying over the craziest shit. Crackheads will smoke drugs, nigga, daily.
Chemical.
Live to be 80, my nigga. There's some young crackheads out there. There's niggas out there running around 75 years old, no teeth, just fucking gumming it, 4 hairs they try to comb back, just fucked off, nigga, and they be running. And they're in their 70s, and it's like, nigga, what do you do? I'm going to get a rock, nigga.
You're going to rock.
He said, I'm still working construction. You're like, damn.
Okay. You pensionated? What pension?
Damn.
Yeah, nigga.
That was a weird card, low key. I wasn't ready for it. You threw me off. I didn't like how it started either.
Yeah.
He said, I might be poor black. I said, nigga.
Why did I say uglier? I don't know why I just said about poor black and uglier.
I said, God damn.
That shit threw me off like the first time a nigga threw a thumb in my ass.
Oh man, that's how we're gonna end the show.
Hey, you niggas know how it is when you with the wire and it's your first
we don't know anything. We don't know anything about that.
Oh, all right.
So, episode 19. I'm your host, Shame. It's been a real one. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Got my dog.
J. White, the Fi Guy. Just want to say thank you to everybody that's come along with the journey this far. We appreciate it. Episode 19. We're going to episode 20 next. Boy.
Man, we might got a little surprise for y'all next week.
Yeah.
So make sure you tune in. And then I got my other dog.
It's your boy Johnny B. You know what the fuck it is, people. What's happening, y'all? Hey, just like J. said, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. And if you're just tuning in, like when we put this out, if you know how everyone watches shit differently. If you're smart like me, when you go to firstly newly watch something, you start at the beginning and watch through. But some of y'all dumb niggas gonna click on the newest episode first. Run all them shits back and catch up and do it the G way. Don't half step. Ain't no half stepping over here. If you want to be a fan of ours, nigga, you start from the beginning, all right? Drake and shit. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. You know what I'm saying?
You just got him wet over here. You can't say shit.
I can't get wet, nigga. I got a dick. Not a lot of it, but I got a dick.
I was talking about him, but yeah.
And
anyways.
I got a lot of balls, though.
Like they said, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you tune in. We're on all platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, fucking, what are some other, iHeartRadio. We're on fucking Pandora, nigga. We everywhere.
Apple Podcasts, nigga.
So make sure you tap in. We're everywhere. We appreciate y'all.
TikTok, nigga.
We'll see you next week.